Welcome to our online class, Subject Social Science, Class 7, Unit 2, Mughal Empire. So before going to today's session, I think everyone has revised the topic of the last previous sessions, right? So just we can recall some points of the last previous sessions. Yes, children? So first we saw about the Babur, who was the first Mughal emperor. First founder of the Mughal emperor is Babur, that is Jahiruddin Muhammad Babur. He was born in 14 February 1483. He was called as a defender of faith, and when he was 12, he was inherited at Fargana, a small kingdom in Central Asia, and after 10 years he established himself as a ruler of Kabul. Clear, children? Then we saw about Humayun. Humayun divided his inheritance as per his father's will, and accordingly his brother Kamran, Hindal and Askari and got province each. Sir Shah, he was a ruler of Bihar and Bengal, and 1539 he defeated Humayun at Chausa, and Humayun had to flee to Iran, and later on Humayun died when he fell down on the stairs of his library in Delhi. Then we saw about Sir Shah. He started the rule of Sir dynasty at Agra, and he was called as son of Afghan noble Hasan Suri, a ruler of Sasaram in Bihar. He introduced effective land revenue system. He built many roads and standardized coin, weights and measures. Then we saw about Akbar, that is in period from 1556 to 1605. So after the death of Humayun, his 14 years old son Akbar was crowned as a king, and Bairam Khan was trusted as a general, and Akbar assumed full control of the government, and Akbar brought most of the India under his control through conquest and alliances. Then we saw about the conquest of women rulers. So Akbar conquered Malwa and parts of Central Asia, and ruler in central province was called as Rani Durgavati. Then later on Rani Chand Bibi, she was a regent. Her fight was impressed the Mughal army so much that they gave her a favorable terms of the peace. Then we saw about the Battle of Haldigati, that is in 1568. Akbar defeated Rana Uday Singh of Mewar and captured the fort of the Chittur, and Rana Pratap escaped on his horse, that is Chetak, and continued his fight leading a life in jungle. Then we saw about the military campaign in the northwest. Akbar added Kandahar, Kashmir and Kabul to Mughal Empire, and he led to annexation of Berar, Khandesh and parts of the Ahmednagar. Then later on, Mughal Empire extended from Kashmir in the north to Godavari in the south, Kandahar in the west to West Bengal in the east. Then we saw about the Akbar's religious policy. Akbar married a girl of Rajput family, and he appointed Rajput nobles to important and top position in his empire, and Akbar treated all the religious groups fairly with generosity and spirit. Clear, children? Then we saw about the contributions to the culture. So Akbar was a great pattern of learning. His personal library had more than nearly 4,000 manuscripts. He patronized scholars of all beliefs and all shades of the opinion. So up to this we have seen in the last previous sessions. And now we will see the next one, Mughal Empire, that is the Jahangir. Shall we continue, children? Yes. In today's topic, we are going to see about Jahangir, that is from 1605 to 1627. Akbar was succeeded by Prince Salim. Jahangir, that is, he was a conqueror of the world, that is Akbar's son through Rajput wife. He was very interested in art and painting, garden and flowers, then in running the government. So here in this ruling, who was very steady is, that is Nur Jahan, his wife, he was a real power behind the throne. Jahangir ordered the execution of Sikh leader Guru Arjun for helping his rebellion son Khusro. He resulted in prolonged fight between the Sikhs and the Mughals. So the Mughals lose a control over trade routes of Afghanistan, Persia and also the Central Asia. So the agreement of Thomas wrote that he made the way for the British to establish their first factory in Surat. Clear, children? Yes. Next we are going to see about Shah Jahan, that is from 1627 to 1658. So Prince Khurram, he succeeded Jahangir as Shah Jahan, and in 1632 he led a campaign against Ahmednagar and annexed it. He was intolerant towards other religions than Islam. Then in 1657 Shah Jahan fell ill and a war of succession broke out among his four sons. So after that only Aurangzeb emerged successfully after killing his three brothers Dara, Shuja and also Murad. So next we are going to see about Aurangzeb, that is from 1658 to 1707. He assumed the title Alamgir, that is he was considered as the conqueror of the world. He reigned for nearly 48 years. He was no lover of art like his father Jahangir and architecture like his father Shah Jahan. He tolerated no religion excepting Islam. He excluded Hindus from office as far as possible. So expansion in the northeast resulted in the war of the Assam. Clear, children? Yes. Next we are going to see about the relationship with Rajputs and Marathas. There was an opposition towards Rajputs that they were prolonged with wars with them. So later on Prince Akbar, he entered into a pact with Shivaji's son Shambhuji in Deccan. In 1689 Aurangzeb marched to the Deccan, and in 1707 Aurangzeb died at the age of nearly 90. Clear, children? Yes. So now we have come to the end of the session. So in today's topic, we have learnt about Jahangir and Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb, and also we saw about the relationship with Rajput and the Marathas. So students, please revise the topic, read the lesson thoroughly, and the next will continue in the next session. Thank you.